this is the plaintiff, Scott Shedevy. He says he's a professional photographer who took a photo of an original piece of artwork of President Obama, and not only didn't the defendant pay him, he published the photo in his magazine without his permission. The guy has some nerve trying to get away with that, and now he's going to have to pay big time for copyright infringement. He's suing for $5,000, the maximum allowed. This is the defendant, Bill Mason. He says the plaintiff shot the picture and then sent them an invoice for $300. He admits it took him a while to process payment, and in that time, his picture was published in an issue of his magazine. The plaintiff is out of his mind if he thinks he can now turn around and sue him for almost 20 times that amount. He's accused of publishing without permission.
All parties, please raise your right hands.
And welcome back to the People's Court. Next case on the docket. The plaintiff says he took a photo of President Obama and the defendant didn't pay for it. And to add insult to injury, he published it in a magazine. The defendant says he was willing to pay the agreed upon price, $300, but now he wants 20 times that. Ridiculous. It's the case of get off my barracks.
Okay. Hey, Scott Shedevy, you are suing Bill Mason and Resident Media, LLC, for $5,000 that you say you are damaged. You actually say you're damaged more than that as a result of them printing your work without your permission and violating copyright laws.
Correct.
Tell me what's going on.
Well, I'm here today because this man stole from me, and I'll explain why. I'm a professional photographer, and I've been doing this for 18 years. I work for Getty Images, I work for PC Magazine, I work for myself at Shedevy Pictures. Each picture commands a different price. Some of them are portraits, some of them are weddings, some of them... So I get paid for taking the picture, and I also get paid for usage. A billboard would cost way more than a portrait, so to speak. So when I was hired back in May of 2009, the defendant came to me with the artist and said, we would like to photograph this piece of art for promotional posters that we're going to hand out or sell or whatever. So I quoted them a price of $300 based on the usage, which was promotional posters.
Is there a written contract between you folks?
There was a verbal contract and there were emails back and forth. 35 emails.
Before the work?
Before the work, yes, correct.
Okay, can I see the emails before the work?
Yes, ma'am. And throughout our conversation about the project, it was, how is the printing going? How is the project going? There was no ever a discussion about we're going to put this in the magazine.
Okay.
So the artwork comes up to me May 6th, and I proceed to shoot it and get everything ready for the printer.
Okay.
The next day, the artist emails me. How's it going? He seems very eager, very interested in what's going on.
Okay, now, is the artist here?
Yes.
You're the artist?
Yes.
All right, and is this the art piece?
Yes.
He's here.
That's the original piece? Give me a
Yes.
sec. Okay.
Actually on wood. It's actually of a speech. There's no.
Is this in handwriting?
Yes. Yes.
With a big
Oh
pen.
my God.
With a pen, just.
With a big pen. Yeah.
Okay, you stop talking. You're the artist. You tell me all about it, pal.
Yes, it's 3 speeches put together. It's all handwritten. Just start at the top, going down, and depending on the pressure of the pen, it's how I make up an image. So from a distance, it looks kind of like a black and white image, and up close, you can
Kinda.
You see, it's more than that.
It's phenomenal.
Thank you very much.
Absolutely phenomenal. Do you sell this?
I could, I guess, yes.
No, I'm not going to buy it. I just want to know. What I wanted to know is, how did you profit from this? I'm just wondering.
We have a website you can go to for more pieces like this.
What's your website?
JohnTurnerJr.com.
JohnTurnerJr.com.
Yes, yes, Your Honor.
You're really very talented.
Thank you very much.
All right. Now, you do the job May 6th. Do you get paid?
No.
How many months are you waiting to get paid before you find out it got used in a magazine, apparently?
Months and months. 35 emails from May until September.
September is when it ends up getting, you find out it was used in a magazine?
September 23rd.
Okay, so that's 4 months later. And then when you find out, how do you find out?
Well, I went down to speak with Bill directly, face to face, after all these emails.
Is Bill the person who, are you Bill?
Bill is the
Yes,
defendant.
Bill is the person who you had the original agreement with?
Both of them came.
Both were
Both
there.
of them.
We were all
Okay, so
there.
go
Bill
on.
was the money man.
Okay.
And the artist was the artist.
Well, Bill's not the money man because he never got paid.
Apparently.
Right. You thought you were going to get paid when?
May the 18th.
Okay.
In an email.
Right.
I said, that works for me.
Okay.
18th came and went.
Right. And what excuses was he giving you for 4 months on why you didn't get paid $300?
I got everything from no communication at all to I need more time. There was a fire in my apartment.
What seems to be the problem?
Okay. The only issue that I have here is that I do think Scott did a great job, but he misled you by the original meeting. If I can go back to that.
Why didn't you pay the guy?
Okay, because at the time when I was originally going to pay him, my family had a major fire in the apartment. We were all.
When was the fire?
The fire was just right after.
When was the fire? What was the date of the fire?
The fire was in May, right at the end of the school year. I don't have the date offhand.
Okay, the man did his job on May 6th. Why wasn't he paid when he did his job?
Because on the original agreement when we were there and handshook, we never even got an invoice or any paperwork.
We'll get to that in a second. I want answers to my questions right now.
Yeah.
Why didn't you pay him after he did the job, May 10th, May 11th, May 18th? Why wasn't he paid?
Because we were going to pay him out 30 days, 60 days later, whatever.
But
just like
no,
regular
see,
job.
it's not
There was
whatever.
no-
That's good for you, but that's not good
No,
for
I
him because
understand
he's
that.
got an email where you say, I'll pay you on the 18th. Why didn't you pay him? Because I pay all my bills late, Judge. That's not an answer.
So this plaintiff initially was going to take $300. Now he wants $500. How much should he get if it goes in this magazine? $300 or $5,000?
300.
But the plaintiff is saying, I never thought it was going to go in this magazine, and that's a whole other Oprah. Should he get the $300 or $5,000?
5,000.
Why?
It's his picture. He can do what he wants.
So he can set the price.
Yes.
But he did set the price at $300 originally.
But he never authorized use in that magazine.
True statement. You'd give him the $5?
Yep.
Fair enough. Going inside the courtroom.
Did you not tell him in an email you'd pay him May 18th?
If that's what it says, then I'll
You're
say
not
it.
even sure.
I'm not sure of the date.
Okay.
But I'm not denying he's owed the $300.
Yeah, my friend, let me explain something to
Go
you.
ahead.
You come into court and saying, I never denied I'd pay him. I don't deny he's owed that, is not helpful because by the time cases end up in litigation, you are wasting my time.
But can I-
So, no, wait. First, I need you to understand.
Okay.
See, there's no free ride on being a deadbeat. And if you're a deadbeat and don't pay him, and I'm sorry that there was a fire in your house, but we're talking about a man who already did the job and was supposed to get paid $300. And in 4 months, you can find $300. Okay? You can. You just chose not to. He was
Okay.
low on your totem pole. And that's what I want to address right now.
Okay.
Because see, what happened after that is now $300 ain't cutting it, is it? You're ready to pay him $300. He wants $7,800.
Well, he's
He's
approaching
capped by
$300.
$5,000 because he says that and he is now making this into a copyright case because you used it for purposes that that he says weren't specified.
Well, that's what I.
Well, you're going to say it was, but you're the guy who doesn't do what he says he's going to do, right?
Okay.
Why are we here?
Well,
Because you put him on the bottom of a totem pole over $300.
Understood.
It's crazy.
It is.
Yeah.
But when he was offered the money after that.
Yeah, when he was offered the money 5 months late, no, he didn't want it. He wants more.
He turned it down.
Right, of
multiple
course.
times.
Right.
Understood.
It's ridiculous. The fire isn't why you didn't pay him. You didn't pay him because you don't pay your bills. Why did you bring him in?
The
money guy?
Starving artist. He's the money guy.
You're the starving artist? Well, he's apparently as starving as you are because he's not the money guy. That's why everybody's here.
There you go.
What ends up happening is you find out it got used in a magazine. According to you, that is not a permitted use, but you have nothing to point to prove that to me.
Other than their emails, 35 emails back and forth, never
Okay, that
saying
would be the answer to how
anything.
many emails are there.
Right.
My question is, do any of the emails do what you folks haven't done for me, which is prove up your version of how it went down? Do any one of those 35 emails, just a one?
I can say that several say, how is the printing going? How are the poster project? How is this going? And not one say, how is the magazine article coming? So, in answer to your question, no, but an aside.
And now you find out that the magazine came up. How? You actually see the magazine?
Yes.
Okay.
I went down to talk to him about getting paid for the
You work in the same-
I'm not talking to you.
$300, the initial job.
Right.
And Bill wasn't there, so I decided to wait for him. So I'm sitting in there.
And now it's October, September. It's
September 23rd. I pick up this magazine.
To bide your time.
To bide my time, and I'm thumbing through nice pictures. Maybe I could work there someday. Not now. Inside cover is my picture.
Okay.
And if you also turn to the last page, you'll see a nice full page.
Okay. How did that happen? What magazine is this?
New York Resident Magazine.
Okay. Are you the owner of that?
No, I'm not.
What do you do for that?
I'm the associate publisher for that. It's been around 22, 23 years. It's a free publication that goes out to the community of the residents of New York.
Okay.
Okay.
And how did the picture end up there when nobody has even paid the guy?
No photo credit either.
No photo credit.
I'm the production director of this magazine.
Right.
That's just my day job. So I laid out that page at the very last second, the day before we were going to print.
Did you know this guy hadn't been paid?
I knew at the time he hadn't been printed, but I don't know if this is his.
Hadn't been paid?
No. Yes.
Did you know he hadn't been paid?
Yes.
Okay.
I have a number of photographs of this piece that can be used. I mean, I shot it myself. My photographer friend Helen shot it prior to.
Well, which one was used in here?
That's my point. I have a folder that
you
says,
don't even know?
It says Obama pictures, and I just grabbed one. And if it's Scott's, great.
Yeah, well, we're going to
it's
assume it's Scott's since you can't say otherwise because you're so disorganized.
So if it is Scott's photo.
Yeah.
On his invoice for promotional use, this is a free magazine. This is promotion.
Okay, let me see let me see any paperwork that you guys have between the two of you.
If the photo was used for promotion, isn't that what it includes?
Only to talk about John and John's artwork and to talk about one of the great artists.
This bill says fee includes promotional usage. How is it that limits how it's used?
Usage can be, I mean, like I said before, I get paid for taking the picture and usage, whether it's a picture of you or...
I don't know what that means. Taking the picture and usage. You mean you get paid twice? Like there's another negotiation once the usage happens?
No, it's all in the bill.
It's all, exactly.
Line by line, it's in the bill.
It says promotional usage. How is that anything but a global blanket permission to use? The problem is they didn't pay you. If they paid you the $300 and you started the magazine...
I would have never known. I would have never seen the magazine.
Not only that, but you don't even... Yeah, exactly, because you wouldn't have been in there rifling through resident.
Right.
But you didn't even demand credit in this invoice. Like, you didn't even care if you got credit for the photo, apparently.
Well, I assume that if it's going to be printed in a magazine that... I mean, he works for...
I'm just saying...
He works for a magazine.
To you should put it in there from now on.
Right.
You should demand that. All right, folks, I'm ready to rule. Look, the problem is, and what's got you all irked up, and what's got me all irked up, of course, is the fact that you didn't get paid and you got ignored. It's the height of impolite. And, the idea of, varying from ignoring him to kicking him down the road like he's some can that you can just keep postponing is just wrong. And it's why you're here. But I don't rule in your favor on that concept. And the reason that I don't is because of the fact that what you sold them is basically carte blanche to go ahead and use it how they need to use it. That promotional use couldn't be less limiting than it is. I'm going to order them to pay you the $300 plus prejudgment interest since May 18th in the statutory amount for your state, plus your court costs. Okay? That's my judgment.
If this was unauthorized use with no deal in place, basically the plaintiff could set the price. Fact is, here, there was a deal in place. That will do it for this case. Litigants for the next case on the way in the courtroom right now.